It's day 40 of the Bearded Brace Face. Well, it's been a very long week, and I'm very excited for the weekend. Even though I'm still going to be working on catching up on other projects this weekend, I hit some big milestones today and got a lot done. I'm kind of annoyed right now though because somebody hit my car. The front driver's side of my bumper is all scraped up now. They didn't dent it, but they ripped off the paint and scraped it all up. Yeah, my car is old and it's dinged up and it's not that great, but it's still my car and I try to keep it as nice as I can. I'm guessing the person hit my parked car and was like, it's an old Jeep, who cares? And drove away. I'm sure they justified it because the damage is minor, but that's one of my big pet peeves. People that are careless and ding your door in a parking lot. Just doing destructive things to other people's property. Don't do that. It's not yours. I was raised where if you destroy somebody else's property, you make it better. I remember one experience where my dad really taught me this. I was at a Boy Scout camp. We were having a competition to see who could cast the fishing line the furthest. I didn't have my own fishing pole, so we were using my friend's fishing pole. I wound up and was going to give the biggest cast of my life. As I whipped my arm forward, the pole fell right out of my hand and into the water. I reached for it in the water, but it was sinking too fast, and I felt terrible for it. When I told my dad, he said, "All right, well, you're going to buy him a new fishing pole." And that was a huge life lesson to me. When you do something wrong, even if it's an accident, you do everything that you can to make up for it, often going beyond what's necessary. Going back to the story, a few days later, somebody was swimming by and got their legs tangled up in the fishing line and pulled out the fishing pole. My friend got his fishing pole back. It was in perfect working condition, so I ended up not getting him a new fishing pole. He was actually more upset that his fishing pole was found than he was that I lost it, because he knew that I was going to be getting him a brand new fishing pole that was probably going to be way better than the one that I threw in the lake. Throughout my life though, my dad taught me this lesson. You make restitution. You try to make things right as best you can. You apologize when you need to apologize, and you take full accountability for your actions without any excuses. Honestly, if somebody would have left a note saying they hit my car and with their phone number, I probably would have called or texted them and said, "Hey, no big deal, don't worry about it. It's an old Jeep and it's just cosmetic." But the fact that they didn't is what bothers me. More than anything, it's just a little disappointing when people don't take responsibility for their actions. I assure you I'll sleep perfectly fine tonight without any rancor towards that person. I know I've said I want this vlog to be a thing of positivity, so I don't want to end on the note of my car getting hit. Although the lesson I learned from my dad that it made me remember is super positive, I've decided since it's been a long week, I'm gonna take myself on a date to the movies and going to see The Martian. As always, hope this wasn't horrible. Just got done watching The Martian. Highly recommended.